Good morning, everyone, and we're back to our videos. This video will be talking about transactional analysis supported by a financial transaction worksheet. So, in the financial transaction worksheet, we will see the effects of the different economic events to the business equation. So, later, we are going to show the business equation again so that we will be refreshed about the lifeblood of accounting, and this is the assets is equivalent to liabilities plus owner's equity. In the financial worksheet, financial transaction worksheet, we will be given all the account titles, also the increase and decrease, the dates, and the it will be showing that even though how many economic events a business has, the equality of the equation remains the same, or it will remain. For our business equation, we have on the left side assets is equivalent to liabilities plus owner's equity. So in our financial transaction worksheet, we're going to expound the components, or we're going to see the components of the assets with the respective amounts and account titles. The same with liabilities plus owner's equity, and this will be a very good guide in formulating our journal entries. So let us start with our financial transaction worksheet. The first transaction there is on January 2, Mr. A invested cash 100,000. So if you try to look at the worksheet, there is an increase of cash. So cash account there, or the account title cash, is given a separate column. There is an increase, and on the right side of the equation, you can find there under the owner's equity a 100,000 Mr. A capital. So Mr. A capital is the appropriate account title for this transaction. On January 4, the business acquired furnitures and fixtures paying cash. So we have another column on the left side of the equation. We have another column for furnitures and fixtures. And if you try to look at the left side, there is also the decrease of cash 30,000. On the right side, there are no effects. So it is only on the left side. Merely a conversion of cash to furnitures and fixtures. On January 5, there is the acquisition again of computer equipment. This time, there is an incurrence of liabilities. So on the left side, you have here another column for furniture, computer equipment, 50,000. There is an increase. And on the right side, there is the incurrence of a liability, accounts payable, 50,000. So in this financial transaction worksheet, it is a very helpful guide for the student to formulate their journal entries, because you can find already the definite account titles together with the dates, together with the amounts, and on the journal entry, all you have to do is just to come up with a little explanation about the transaction. So our next transaction, you have January 7. We are going to pay our account at 50,000. So there is a decrease of cash on the left side, and there is also a corresponding decrease of liabilities under the name accounts payable on the right side. So the equality of the business equation still remain. Next, we have January 10. We pay all our some of our expenses. You have salaries 3,000, insurance expense 4,000, and you have the rent expense 5,000. So this is an increase of expenses. However, there is a decrease of the owner's equity. So on the left side, you can see that there is a decrease of cash. The total amount of the decrease is shown, and then the on the right side you can find there under the owner's equity a debit entry under the name expenses. So what is good in this financial worksheet, financial transaction worksheet is that you will be guided on the account titles that you are going to use. So there will be a separate account title for salaries and wages, insurance expense, and rent expense. On the next transaction, you have January 12. You have there this time the business earn or receive cash 40,000 from services. We call this as vulcanizing service income. So you have there on the left side increase of cash 40,000 and a corresponding increase in the owner's equity under the name vulcanizing service income 40,000. January 14, a withdrawal of cash for personal use by the owner. So on the left side, you have a decrease of cash 10,000, and on the right side, you have under the owner's equity drawings, Mr. A drawing 10,000. So drawings are decreasing our owner's equity. And on the 15, additional capital, you have there an increase of cash and an increase also of owner's equity under the capital account title. So if you're going to look, we will go back to our January 12 transaction. If in case cash is not received because of our services, we only have two debit accounts receivable. So I will repeat, in January 12 transaction, if the customer is given an account, meaning to say he will pay the service after a few days or depending on the terms that is given by the owner, the debit or the on the left side, instead of cash, you are going to put there another column, accounts receivable. So thank you so much for this video, and thank you so much to the students and everyone who are viewing this video. I hope that you're going to subscribe to this channel so that we can make more videos for accounting, and I hope that you're going to share this one to your other friends who are in need of an explanation regarding transactional analysis. Thank you so much and see you on the next video.